In Colorado's fast-moving housing market, relationships still matter more than marketing slogans. Reputation is built over time through consistency, responsiveness, and visibility within the community. For Gavin Kelly, those principles have shaped both his real estate career and his role in local Colorado life. Known professionally for helping hundreds of clients navigate home leasing, buying, and selling transactions, Kelly has also developed a reputation centered on accessibility and neighborhood connection. His work extends beyond contracts and closings. It is tied closely to the rhythms of Colorado community life, where local involvement and trust often carry as much weight as professional credentials. Colorado communities continue to attract families, professionals, and retirees seeking a combination of outdoor lifestyle, economic opportunity, and strong neighborhood culture. In many gated and residential communities throughout the state, residents place significant value on familiarity, safety, and reliability. Kelly's involvement within that environment has helped reinforce his standing as a recognizable local figure. Rather than approaching real estate purely as a transactional business, he has focused on becoming part of the communities where he works and lives. That local engagement includes participation in neighborhood activities, community gatherings, and family-oriented events that bring residents together outside of business settings. In Colorado, where many communities prioritize connection and long-term relationships, that visibility matters. Residents increasingly look for professionals who understand the local culture and day-to-day realities of the areas they serve. Kelly's approach aligns with that expectation. Whether interacting with longtime homeowners or newer residents relocating to Colorado, his focus has remained rooted in communication and consistency. Professionally, Kelly has leased more than 574 homes and worked with over 52 buyers and sellers in real estate transactions. Those numbers reflect experience, but they also point to a broader network of local relationships built over time. More than 100 five-star client reviews further reinforce a reputation shaped by responsiveness and reliability. In Colorado's residential communities, word-of-mouth recommendations continue to play a major role in shaping trust. Consistent communication and follow-through often become defining factors in how professionals are viewed locally. Kelly's client feedback repeatedly highlights those same qualities. Colorado communities are known for active neighborhood participation. Seasonal festivals, outdoor events, local markets, youth activities, and community gatherings are central to the lifestyle many residents seek when moving to the state. For families especially, neighborhood culture influences where they choose to live and how connected they feel after relocating. Local involvement becomes part of daily life rather than a separate activity. Kelly's connection to Colorado community life reflects that dynamic. Participation in neighborhood events and engagement with residents outside of formal business interactions have helped establish familiarity within the local environment. That level of involvement has become increasingly important in Colorado communities where residents often value local relationships and long-term neighborhood trust as much as professional experience. That familiarity matters in residential communities where trust develops gradually and relationships often extend over many years. People tend to value professionals who remain visible and approachable long after transactions are complete. Colorado's emphasis on outdoor living also shapes how communities interact. Neighborhood parks, walking trails, local recreation areas, and community-centered events create regular opportunities for residents to connect. Professionals who genuinely participate in that environment often become more integrated into the local fabric. Kelly's family-oriented lifestyle aligns naturally with many of the values associated with Colorado living. Community connection, stability, and long-term relationship building remain central themes throughout many residential areas across the state. As migration into Colorado continues, local residents increasingly appreciate individuals who contribute positively to neighborhood culture rather than simply operating within it commercially. Outside of his professional work, Kelly's personal background also contributes to the image many residents associate with him locally. A former four-year Division I college scholar athlete, he brings a background shaped by discipline, consistency, and teamwork. Those experiences often translate into professional environments where communication and accountability are essential. Family also plays a central role in his life. Kelly is married and has 2 daughters, and his wife is originally from Italy. That family-centered foundation aligns closely with the priorities shared by many Colorado households, particularly within suburban and gated residential communities where long-term stability and neighborhood connection are highly valued. Colorado's appeal has long been tied to quality of life. Families are drawn to the balance between career opportunities and outdoor recreation, as well as the strong sense of local identity many communities maintain. Within that environment, residents often gravitate toward professionals who reflect similar priorities. Reliability, accessibility, and community presence tend to resonate more strongly than aggressive self-promotion. That distinction has become increasingly important in real estate and local business environments where consumers have access to endless online information but still rely heavily on personal trust. Kelly's reputation appears to have been built through that more traditional approach: responsiveness, consistency, and relationship-driven interaction. Colorado's population growth has intensified competition across multiple industries, including residential real estate. As more professionals enter the market, long-term reputation has become one of the clearest differentiators. Online visibility certainly matters, but local perception often carries greater influence. Residents pay attention to who remains active within the community, who maintains relationships after business transactions, and who consistently contributes positively to neighborhood culture. That broader reputation cannot be manufactured quickly. It develops gradually through repeated interaction, local engagement, and visible participation within the community. For many residents, trust is built through familiarity. Seeing the same individuals involved in neighborhood activities, community conversations, and local events creates a sense of continuity that people value. The connection between community involvement and professional credibility is especially strong in Colorado, where lifestyle and neighborhood identity are deeply interconnected. Kelly's visibility within local community settings contributes to that broader perception. Rather than existing solely as a business name online, he is associated with ongoing participation and neighborhood connection. Part of what makes Colorado communities distinctive is the emphasis placed on lifestyle balance. Residents often prioritize outdoor activity, family engagement, and community interaction alongside professional success. Neighborhoods throughout the state frequently organize events designed to strengthen local relationships, from seasonal celebrations to recreational gatherings and family-centered activities. Professionals who actively participate in those environments tend to develop stronger long-term connections within the communities they serve. Kelly's continued involvement reflects that larger Colorado culture. Local engagement is not treated as a marketing strategy but rather as an extension of everyday community participation. That distinction matters because authenticity is increasingly important to residents evaluating both businesses and individuals. People tend to recognize the difference between temporary visibility and sustained involvement. Over time, consistent local engagement contributes to stronger relationships, increased trust, and greater community familiarity. As Colorado communities continue evolving, residents are likely to place even greater value on individuals who remain invested in maintaining strong local relationships and contributing positively to the neighborhoods around them. For Kelly, that ongoing connection to community life appears set to remain a defining part of both his personal and professional presence. As communities across the state continue prioritizing trust, stability, and authentic local relationships, his involvement in neighborhood engagement and community participation is likely to remain central to how residents view both his work and his role within Colorado community life.